It is pouring rain in Northern California. Yay! We've got this great storm coming in. I hope it dumps like 5 inches if we could possibly get it. Normally we have about 20 inches at this point, and we've got probably 5. So I'm really happy it's raining today. So needless to say, we're all tucked in our house and with the fireplace going, and it's beautiful and quiet and still, and so I hope everyone is out there also having a beautiful day. We are doing the numerology and the astrology for January 5th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 11. Now, the 11 is the number of transcendence. The number 11 is the number of inventors and geniuses and the people who have the wild and crazy ideas and think outside of the box and want to rebel against the established norm and want to take on the possibilities that other people seem to think are impossible. And it's also the number, if you take the 1 and the 1 together, you add a 2. I mean, it's also about the duality and the duality that exists in the world, and how the duality oftentimes pulls us into places of self-doubt and not knowing. But within the duality in which we exist, we have an opportunity to use that perspective to stretch and look past our own viewpoints. As Anais Nin so wisely said, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. That's such a huge statement that I think I swear everybody should put it on their wall or put it on their refrigerator to remind themselves that, we only see things from our perspective, and the 11 tries to open that up, but the 2 really says, okay, am I in the duality? Am I actually looking at both sides? Because as soon as I step out of my position, I can see another perspective, but then there's still more perspectives than that. So that is why letting go of our own need to be right and opening up in other ways to see and experience the world is so important. And being right usually ends up with us feeling alone. Is that what you really want? So, I remember one of the gurus saying, do you want to be loved or do you want to be right? And I was like, crap. It's like, okay, right. It's really about, how we engage with others. So being in an environment where all perspectives are given consideration and the possibility allows for a more creative universe. I have this great client that works as an engineer for Elon Musk and the Tesla Corp. And what he loves the most about this company is that all ideas are put on the table. Regardless of how outlandish they may seem, all voices are heard and bounced around as potentials, meaning that everyone looks at things from a number 11 position, and they never say something can't be done. They discuss openly how it could be done. From that beginning point, looking at all the amazing inventions this company is doing that are transforming life as we know it, it's incredible. It's really incredible. And I remember, I don't remember, but when I was a little tiny kid, Kennedy said, we're going to go to the moon. And nobody knew how to go to the moon. They had no clue how to go to the moon. And yet, just that idea from a leader that said, we're going to figure out how to go to the moon, we went to the moon. And so the only thing that limits us is our own mind. A seeker is a person who reaches for the possibility. A seeker is an engineer that looks for feasibility. A seeker looks with idealistic eyes. A seeker believes in something and tries. Within each soul, a seeker exists. Within each soul, a seeker persists. Allow that seeker to show you something wild. Allow that seeker to become your personal brainchild. All right, the astrology today. The moon leaves Virgo at midnight. It's like when everybody is asleep, and it moves into Libra, and this supports our more just, fair, and diplomatic side coming to the forefront. Saturn and Jupiter are clearly heading into new territory in Aquarius, and our ability to see clearly and know the steps that are necessary to manifest that change are becoming stronger, and our actions more decisive. Our visualizations finally have some teeth, giving this new form and design a new creative license to shape a new world. Mercury parallels Venus and the Moon, making information and events much more dramatic, with a diplomatic smile. Okay? The truth becomes more and more obvious. While you will be inclined to really evaluate and discuss relationships, it is about each side being willing to talk openly and to compromise where necessary. While love is the basis of life, our willingness to work with others is what allows that love to move smoothly from one situation to another. Wow, it's really coming down right now. It's like, do you hear that on the audio? That's like cool. Anyway, all right, I love storms. In the Mayan astrology, I'm something called a polarized white storm, and all the gurus would say that they're like, you're like a little white tornado moving around. And so when storms happen, I just get so vitally alive. I'm like, yay, go God, this is awesome. Well, anyway, okay, so my quote for today is my last statement that I just said. While love is the basis of life, our willingness to work with others is what allows love to move smoothly from one situation to another. My blog today. I have a dream, and its name is truth. I know such a dream evolves with time. I know that truth is calculated based on the level of awareness one holds. But there are universal truths that go beyond the mind, truths that hold tight and regulate the gravitational constants that allow the solar systems and multi-universes to spin individually and together. Universal truths are constants that hold this planet in orbit around the sun. Truth holds gravity in this world, physical gravity and emotional gravity. Truth creates stability and balance. Without truth being the glue that allows all the minds of this world to work in unison and harmony, life, as we know it, would begin to break down. What amazes me is that regardless of the power of human minds, truth will continue to arise up and remind us of what is really important for all of life to thrive. I hope everybody has a great time, great day. I hope you enjoy storms if you're in my area. Woohoo! Okay, bye.